I'm Jason.
I'm Todd.
This is our little child Ziggy. Say hello, Ziggy.
Hi, Ziggy.
And we're the Glamping Guys. Oh my god, it is so hot. It's about 7:30. You just saw the beautiful graveyard, boneyard, driftwood beach. And now we're walking back to the campground. It was about a mile walk. There are I can't even talk. I've had a few margaritas. There's no Ubers on the island, but the only way was to walk to the restaurant. We didn't bring our bikes with us this time around because we're going to be visiting cities and just doing a lot of walking. Good morning. I just went for a little walk, had to use the restroom, and I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of the campground this morning. The sun is rising and coming up through the trees right over there. I got some coffee brewing. I'm just gonna go for a quick little walk and assess how to get out of here. But it's about 7:30. We're planning on hitting the road around 9:30. We didn't even hook anything up since we were just staying for a quick overnighter. All we did was just plug in the rig. I've got some coffee brewing. I just walked out to the water faucet and just filled up the coffee pot that way. And of course, we're just using the restrooms here, so we're not having to dirty up anything in the RV. We've got about 200 miles to drive today, and then we'll be in Charleston. We're gonna be there for about 4 days and have a blast. Oh, check it out. Look at all the dogs. So say, this is the main road. So it looks like I'm gonna need to come back down this road. Oh, there's somebody leaving. Oh, they have a cruiseamerica.com Class C there. They're obviously just renting and going out on a little road trip. Actually, why don't we cut through here? The pull-through sites are really roomy. I'm walking through an empty one right now. But I thought I'd bring you up this way so you can see where we are. Another thing that we did not do was unhitch the truck. We just lowered the front landing gear, just barely raised it off the bed of the truck. We use our iPhone leveler app. We went in and surprisingly, everything is level. So after that, we extended out the slides with no problems at all. So it's gonna be a lot easier this morning. We're just gonna bring up the landing gear, close up the slides, and we'll be ready to go. But here we are, right here. This is our first time out on the road. Severus is in the wild. Check it out. We love our solitude. We have been living full-time now since April. This is our very first road trip out in our new Grand Design Solitude. So far, everything's been going great. You know, I did all the preliminary stuff. You know, I checked tire pressure. You want to torque your wheels. Checked the hydraulic fluid. Did as much preliminary maintenance that I could before we got on the road, and everything went great. I want to show you something else real quick that we're trying out for the first time. I saw this on YouTube somewhere. That instead of those little tiny orange leveling blocks that are very hard to line up to the jack, I got these oversized rubber pavers. So far it's working really good. I'm gonna put a few more when we get to our permanent spot, and if I remember I'll show you guys when all the landing gear is completely down what that's gonna look like. But these are supposed to be really good, and they're also very soft and cushiony, so it's not putting as much wear and tear on your landing gear, your jacks, whatever you want to call it. You can see all we did was just hook up the power cord. So I think we're going to get on the road in a couple of hours. I went up to 65 yesterday, but I seem to be getting the best gas mileage if I just keep the cruise control on 60. And I am definitely never going to drive this over 65. I've got really good tires, but they're rated for safety at 65 miles per hour. So I'm not even willing to take that chance. So we just put it on cruise control. But I'm averaging about 11 miles to the gallon. I have no idea if that's good or bad, but I would think anything over 10 miles a gallon would be good. Yesterday we drove almost 300 miles and I still had a little bit of a half a tank left. Everything is towing beautifully, just beautifully. Okay, well, I'm gonna sign off and go have some coffee, and we're gonna get on the road. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Leave a comment to say hi. If you like us, please subscribe. And if you don't, our little fluffy dog will attack you.